Paging Aitken Robertson to courtroom number 2. The jury is back with a verdict. Members of the jury, how do you find the accused? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty on all accounts, Your Honor.
Welcome to Legally Speaking with Melanie van Orde, brought to you by Aitken Robertson Criminal Law. I'm Melanie, and today's episode features an enlightening discussion with counsel Richard Aitken from Aitken Robertson. In this episode, Richard will provide valuable insights on an important topic. Should clients attend court on their first and subsequent appearances? We'll explore the significance of this initial court appearance, so join us for an informative discussion that will help demystify the court process and guide you on what steps to take in the early stages of the legal proceedings. Stay tuned for some great advice and essential information you don't want to miss. Richard, we often hear from clients asking whether it's necessary for them to attend court. What advice would you offer to someone who is unsure about attending their court appearances?
I think the first thing is to examine the court paperwork. There's different situations. For young people charged under the Youth Criminal Justice Act, depending on which court it is, by that I mean which city, sometimes the judges expect the young person and an adult, a parent, guardian, or other responsible person to attend court with them, whether virtually or in person, both to prove the age of the accused, because unless a person is under 18 at the time of offense, they're in the wrong court, as well as to show that the adults are aware of the problem that is there.
And with non-youth cases?
Generally not. I mean, lots of clients end up calling us and say, well, my paperwork said this, and I promised the police I would show up and all that. Don't I have to do that? The answer is no. So long as you have a lawyer willing to act for you, who's willing to go on the record, normally the lawyer or someone from their office appears for you. We would never have a client appear unless they have to. So there's going to be a number of routine administrative court hearings where we tell our clients, no, you don't appear. We'll give you lots of warning if you need to appear, but not on this one. Typically, clients have one appearance, which is at the end of the case. It may be for a trial, or for the charges being dropped or reduced, or a plea and a sentencing.
And then, are there any advantages for an accused person to appear in court when they have retained legal counsel?
No, judges are much more concerned the person occupies their time working or going to school or doing some other kind of useful project. Going to court, you're not going to meet the kind of people you really want to meet. It's never to your advantage to actually appear. You can be waiting 3 hours for your name to be called, and your case will be finished in 25 seconds, and you would then realize you've wasted your morning.
On the final date in court, and there's a plea or a sentencing, does a client need to appear, and should they appear virtually or in person?
Well, Melanie, that really depends on where you are. Some courts require always an in-person attendance. Others are virtual is fine. So you have to check with the lawyer and see what the local rules for that court are. Most courts, you can appear virtually unless there's a chance of jail, in which case you have to appear in person, just in case.
So, Richard, when you say that your lawyer will appear, will the lawyer themselves appear or will it be someone else?
Well, lawyers' time is pretty valuable. We want to try and save that time for the most important parts of the case, research, negotiating with the Crown, preparing for trial, and so on. So for routine administrative hearings, basically adjournments, we would have our articling student or paralegal appear in place of the lawyer. Judges never have a problem with that.
Well, thank you so much, Richard, for coming in and discussing about if our clients have to attend court. And thank you to everyone else for joining us on the Legally Speaking Aitken Robertson YouTube channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Until next time, stay Stay informed, stay engaged, and take care. Thank you for tuning in to Legally Speaking, proudly brought to you by Aitken Robertson Criminal Defence. We represent clients facing criminal charges all over Ontario, providing you with legal support and dedicated advocacy. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more content, please like and subscribe to our channel. For more information, visit our website. We also offer free books on various types of criminal charges, which you can request on our website or by using the QR codes on your screen now. For legal assistance, call us today or visit our website to request a meeting with one of our experienced lawyers or licensed paralegals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Legally Speaking.